Hey, Collective. Got one more message coming through for you. Felt like we need to go ahead and talk about it. In the process of you doing all this amazing work that you're doing, getting ready to do, all that jazz, your real work is beginning, and also someone that you admire admires you. I feel like you need to know that. Someone that you admire admires you a lot. You may not know that this person admires you. You may see them as on a different energy level, whatever. Take labels out. This person sees you on a soul level, and they admire you. I feel like as much as you admire them. So who's this person? Who is this person? And what are the hints, please, for the collective? How will they know? This is the energy of the 7 Oracle. I love this. I'm not sure it will tell us who your person is, but you never know. You just never know. Here we go. Beyond the ordinary. No kidding. They think you are beyond the ordinary. Or they are beyond the ordinary. They could be someone in the public eye. They could be famous in their own right, or notable within their community. Doesn't matter. Quieting the mind. This person could do meditation. They could be a spiritual guide or an influencer. But this is also telling you to quiet your mind, of course. Quiet the mind to receive the messages. Also, you have thunder and lightning. Power. This person could be in a position of power. They could be a leader of some kind. Zeus. It could also be storming or recently stormed wherever you are, which is your confirmation for you if they've recently gone through a storm or you're getting ready to go through one. Just more confirmation for you that this is probably your reading. Because you, my friend, are coming into they recognize the power within you. This morning I found a crow feather. This crow feather, and this is pertinent to my other channel, but the message of the feather. Let's get the message of the feather. I feel like you are being observed. You are being observed, my friends. You could also be doing the observing, so there's that. Don't think it can't be switched both ways, guys. Okay. You could also be observing each other. Maybe you recently found each other and they're like, wow, who's that? And you were like, wow, who are you? You know? Oh, 10 of Wands. Whoever this person is, they work very hard, I feel like, at their business. Yeah, literally, 10 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. This person is a sole provider. They work extremely hard. I think you admire them. They could also be an entrepreneur. They work for themselves. They've grown their own business. They do. Maybe you like the way they do it, or you see the way the work that goes into everything that they do. They're very successful. I'm trying to tell you with the King of Pentacles here. This person is a provider. They do. Man or woman, this person knows how to take charge. They're also very loving, very caring, very giving. Could also be male earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be the case. You could be this person also. Okay? Now, I feel like they see something within you. They see your willingness to put in the work, which is what your previous reading just spoke to. They see your willingness to put in the work to achieve success. They admire the hell out of that, collective, or you do. Yeah, they admire the hell out of your work ethic. They see that. You have great ethic about you. Someone probably sees themselves in you to a degree. I don't know if this is romantic or platonic. It could probably be a mixture of both. So take it as it see fit. But whoever this person is that has their eyes on you, they like what they see. Yes, they do. Show me. Yep. Seven of Wands. You are a little, that's the situation. You are a little, the situation, you are elevating. You are also defensive, of course. But you have the advantage, and they know that with your determination, you will eventually win. You don't give up. You don't quit. You keep fighting. You stand up for a good, you have valor. You have courage. You stand up for what you believe in. You see a good fight and you get in it. You know what I mean? King of Wands. He's been coming out, man. He's been making the rounds, this King of Wands. Seriously. Been making the rounds here recently. They're extremely attracted to you, though. They like I said, they admire that. And a person, someone with a strong work ethic. This person also could very much be seen in the public eye. This could be an athlete, a person of color. Maybe you did some work with this person. Maybe you worked with this person recently. I get the image that they're very tall. I just saw a very tall person in my mind. They could definitely be an athlete or play sports, basketball. Immediately. They don't have to. I'm seeing tall, very tall people in my mind. They could also be, it could be a person of color. They don't have to. Again, I'm just getting physical descriptions so you guys know if this is for you or not. Okay. Who is the collective in this mix? How does the collective feel about this person? How do you see them? Is this mutual? Hello. Ooh, Nine of Wands and the World. Okay, so you are closing out a pretty rough cycle here yourself. The Wounded Warrior. You are. And you came out with the Seven of Wands. Persistence. You feel like you're about to see success. Even when I feel like collective, you feel like it's, again, you don't give up. The 9 persists. It's persistence. You might even see them this way, which is partly, I think, the characteristic that the two of you are seeing each other reflected in the world here. You both have reached a critical new beginning, endings in your life, closing chapters that has asked you to be resilient in your life, to hold down the fort, so to speak. Okay, in your own life. Your inner strength and your willingness to persevere is how they see you, I think. But, again, maybe it's also something to do with sports, since we have this coming up. It's your eagerness on the court or the field or in the pool. I don't know. However they see you, they know that you're gonna go the distance. I'm seeing something about a laurel, and since we have kind of like a laurel here with the world, this is going to speak to like a world stage, and I'm seeing rings. The next time you see this person or interact with this person could even be maybe in September of this year. September or at the world's end. It could even be at the end of the year. Maybe you met them towards the beginning of this year, that sort of thing. Oh. Seven of Cups, another 7 here. We have 7, 9, 21, and 7 again. And there's a laurel there in that cup again. Here. Okay. Again, there's something about trophies. Trophies. Maybe also I'm getting like film, like you're watching something. This person, you could be you're watching something. Watching something that you've done. I'm getting a commercial in my mind. I'm getting something about film or a movie. It could even be something like that. Underlying the divination spread, you have fortune cookies. So we're seeing good fortune coming into you as you rise, but it's been questionable for you. Will I rise? But again, I see this person. If this person's in the public eye and you're not, I see them. I mean, it would make no sense for you to reach out to them if you're not at the same status that this person is, technically, because someone sees the other person is elevated. I have to say that. So maybe if you're on the rise, though, maybe this person who's already established, since we saw the King of Pentacles, might see you. And again, they admire the hell out of your work ethic. I think if you haven't worked with this person, you're getting ready to. They like you a lot. I'm trying to tell you, King of Wands, they like you a lot, collective. They like what you're about. You might be seeing lizards. This person might shout you out. Take your photo, something like that. Advice for the collective. Advice. Ooh, Knight of Swords, fast communication, kind of hot. Ooh, Ace of Cups, and ooh, 3 of Swords. Holy mackerel! Someone is rushing in. And we have the 6 of Wands. I saw it in reverse. For every failure you feel like you've had, know that you're getting ready to receive your wish fulfillment. With the 9 of Cups. Yeah. This love, this passion, what they feel for you is strong. Is extremely strong. They have intense love for you. They see your intense love for what you do. They like it. It's inspiring. But there's something impulsive about it too. This person doesn't want to rush in too quickly with any kind, if this is not platonic, if we're talking romance here, maybe it's something in the work environment, I don't know, but it could say that they could rush in quickly, or it could rush quickly, which might be why you're a little resistant, because you have been through the ring-arounds before, you've been through these lessons before, you're not exactly you're not quick, and that's again what they admire about you. I think they've had their flings in the past. I want to say they've had quick dalliances in the past with people with far more prestige, let's say, or far more influence than you, little person, whoever you are. Okay, and yet the moment they clapped eyes on you, who is that? They're going to break a lot of hearts. They might even break their own heart, feeling like they've got to rush. They don't have to. Or you don't have to, by the way. You don't have to rush at your own heartbreak. But part of me feels like you don't care. You don't care. You don't care at all. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. 4 of Cups. Someone, I have to say this too, could already be in a connection. King of Pentacles technically could be married, you know. Collective, I feel like you make people who are already in relationships regret their own relationships. It's like once they see you, once they meet you, once they understand and see a person of true integrity, I feel like many people, you make people wish that they waited for the right thing. You make people wish that they waited for the real thing to show up in their lives. Some people thought that what they had was the real thing, don't get me wrong. But with this energy, though, it feels very impulsive. It feels like I've always done the impulsive thing in my life, and I went after love. Maybe even it was first love. Maybe it was a first love. I went after things too quickly, and it wound up in heartbreak. It wound up not being what I thought it was going to be. I put in my time. Someone's also closing out a chapter in their life, possibly even with other people, with another person, another lover, a business offer, whatever, that they truly thought was the end-all be-all, but it wasn't. For whatever reason. I don't know why that's any of your business. I'm just saying that's what I'm getting. Then they see you, okay, they see you because you represent the real thing that they always knew they wanted, but never thought they could actually achieve. That's it. You represent the real deal. You're the real deal, collective. You're the real deal. And when people meet you, they go, what? Where have you been? You're the real deal. And the moment they see you, they're like, that's what I really want. You're what they really want. Or they really want to be you. One of the two. Okay. Is that final advice for the collective? Let's read Beyond the Ordinary, number 45, which adds up to 9. You could break a lot of hearts and they know it, because you're not afraid to go it alone. You're not afraid to achieve single success on your own, collective. You know? Because you're beyond the ordinary. Beyond the ordinary worlds, defined by our memory, our intellect, and our 5 senses, is a mystical realm of beauty, magic, and extraordinary potential. This is the spiritual realm, the quantum reality, called by some the Great Mystery. This place doesn't operate under the same laws we're used to, but rather has its own way of working that is perfect, though hard for us to understand. When you want to know what is to come, the nature of something, or where you're heading, it's natural to turn to a trusted oracle and expect some kind of answer that will inform your view of how things are, might be, or should be. Sometimes this is not possible, because the elements cannot be named, or are not yet in place. Things may still be in flux, so you cannot know, and may never be meant to know. No matter how hard you try to understand why something happened, or how or when it will happen, now is the time to surrender to the not knowing. The mystery is a mystery because it is at present unknowable and as yet unmade, even when its potential is impossible to understand. What is waiting for you lies beyond the ordinary, but it has not yet chosen its shape, its path, and the manner in which it will be delivered. Your job is to stay the course, allowing whatever comes to be exactly as it will, without trying to ascertain anything in advance. So, faith, right? Right now, this outcome is unknowable. It's uncertain. You have no way of predicting the outcome, even though it's kind of telling you there will be one that is good for you. And maybe that's all you need to know, is that whatever the outcome, collective, it will be in your best interest, first and foremost. With or without said person, with or without said job, with or without said career. Okay? But right now, the information, you don't have any information. So you simply don't know. And that's it. I'd get out of my ego about it. With the 5 of Wands. An outcome to something you want at present is unknown, simply. Let time do its work. Let time do the work. Make a decision in time, okay? And stop consulting so many dang on tarot readers for the same answer. Or do whatever the hell you want. Collective, I hope there was a message here for you. I hope there was some, at least measure of understanding of if this felt like it was your story or not. I'll see you next time, and thank you for watching. Please remember to like the video, support the channel. That really does help me grow, guys, and it helps me reach more of you out there, as you know by now. All you seasoned watchers out there, you're being observed. I'm observing you too. Take care, guys. Have a good one.